All right, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start documenting some of this for system logs. So what we're doing right now is we're creating a group conversation essentially between multiple AI systems, um, each of them having their own role and duty within the conversation. And their roles and duties within the conversation are matched to standard operating procedures of their autoGPT equivalent in Eden's infrastructure. So the goal here is for each of them to act as their autoGPT counterpart as far as their thinking processes are concerned. So I'm working on the last agent integration right now, which is systems engineer GPT. So we're going to put systems engineer GPT here, systems engineer, systems engineer AI. So you're going to notice that the role names are going to, instead of their counterpart, which is autoGPTs, these are going to be defined as AIs. The reason why is because they're going to have limitations as AIs. Okay, so this document should, let me get rid of this. So we're going to go ahead and close this. So anytime we're doing development, we want to keep our code structured. And that's the same for conversational code. So this has to organize this in a similar fashion. So tab this over. Then we have closing brackets. So technically, this should all be tabbed over one more if we want to keep it looking nice and consistent. So we're going to tab that over. So basically, what's happening here in this conversation, we have a conversation that's about to occur between multiple AIs. And we're going to sit back and watch. Now, their stated purpose with this template um, is to essentially improve system operations. So to do that, we're going to be first having, we're going to go ahead and we're basically describing each of the agent's roles as in accordance with their standard operating procedures within the system. And then that's going to come here. And then they're going to begin to work like that. It should be here. 1, 2, and then up there. And this should go here. Okay. So we're just structuring our code. So I'm gonna dive into all of this in a moment. But so this is for records. This prompt template here is used to basically facilitate a dynamic discussion among several AI agents with a special focus on system optimization and innovation. In the conversation are going to be Eddie AI. Eddie AI is a agent that um, knows everything that it can know about me as the user, based on conversations, based on data inputs, based on knowledge bases. Then we have Eden AI. Eden AI is operating with using the SOP from Eden AGI, which is technically Eden AGI autoGPT. Excuse me. All right, so up next we have coming in here is we have okay, so that was, so we need to fix this. This should actually be Eden AGI. Eden AGI autoGPT. Okay, that's correct. And the next one should be systems engineer, keeper of the records. So we have Eddie AI, Eden AGI. AI is SOP. Oh, I see what happened here. This got closed in here. So we're gonna have to tab over, and we're gonna bring this back. Boom. And we're gonna come here. This is gonna be I'll bring this down. Okay. And we're going to, next up, this one is actually a duplicate. So we need to, that was actually not supposed to be there. Okay, so we have keeper of the records. All right. Then we have role name AI. So this is going to be AI model driver engineer AI. And this is going to be using this standard operating procedure. See it. This SOP includes like actual instructions about how to render drivers. So basically, this agent could be tasked with building these custom drivers for specific applications to basically assimilate other other platforms into its operational capacity. In other words, it can control other systems. It can teach this teaches other agents how to control other systems. So this has to get tabbed over as well. Okay, so tabbed over. Role name system engineer AI. Role number 5. Okay, so we have 5 roles in the system. Up next, we want to provide a little more context about Project Eden for the agents to have as part of their discussion. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that their instructions are clear. Discussions should prioritize the iterative improvement of Project Eden systems, reflecting on past developments and strategizing future enhancements. Technological innovations and integration. Explore the integration of the latest technological innovations into Project Eden, assessing the potential impacts on the system performance for user experience. File system and tree documentation. Ensure all agents are up to date with the organizational structure and have access to the necessary documentation and code through the latest file system iteration. So this, I'm going to insert latest file system tree structure iteration. Okay, and I'm going to put here the three dots. I don't know what those are called. Control parentheses. I don't know. And then we're going to switch over here. We're going to go ahead to go to our current file index, which is located under system-wide knowledge bases. And then you'll come here and then select all of this and move it back over here. And we're going to go ahead and paste it in between here, these two context brackets, and we're going to paste it in here. And then we're just going to tab it over one tab, so it's looking nice. Okay, so I'm going to tab this over. All right. So, although before we do that, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to go, because I'm making this as a template for myself. So this is how you would customize your template. I'm going to take this out first, and I'm going to go ahead and put an insert here. Insert latest iteration of file system, just like that. So that's going to be this is my custom prompt template. So I'm going to keep this stored away from here. I'm going to So now that I've customized this template this is what I would define as a prepped prompt template. It's prepped up for me. I've customized it for my needs and desires. It has my data in here. Although some of the stuff, obviously, as you saw, are standard SOPs that you would pull from your various directories. So you would customize it. It's got kind of my information on it. So I'm going to take this prompt template and I'm going to insert it into my prompt library. So I'm going to put it right here. So now I can take that prompt template at any time. Let's say I'm having a conversation with any Eden AGI systems engineer, GPT system. Then I could take this prompt template, drop it in my code editor. Then all I have to do is come here and replace the latest iteration of the file system. That's really the only thing that I'm updating for this particular prompt. I could add more information if I wanted to, but I like to keep things as simple as possible. So this is the only change I'm going to have to make. From this point on, I'll take this prompt template, drop it in my editor, then I'll slide over here to my current file system index, and I will copy this over, and I'll paste this right here. Now, one thing I do want to add in this customization, I should add it first, is I want to add notation in here for the AI, let's see, a little bit of a knowledge base. So let's put a little knowledge base here. Knowledge base. And I'm going to go ahead and front load the AIs with a little bit of knowledge base. So we're going to say official website is, because for whatever reason, GPT agents, due to privacy concerns, have a hard time knowing and utilizing websites. So we're just going to put this here, delete project online, and then I'm going to come down here and do GitHub repository. And I'm going to go ahead and paste the GitHub repository link as well. And you can find that link by going to projecteden.online. You can come here to the front page and you'll see a link to the repository. See, this is a link right here at the top. So this is how you find the repository right here. So you click on that, takes you to the repository. This is where you can clone it down to your computer using Git. If you don't know how to use Git, you can find tutorials online. I've got some tutorials on my educational path that I've posted to my website. So check out the AI engineer kind of like learning path. So we're going to give it a knowledge base. Official website is this. Git repository is here. And I want to control cut. I'm going to take this over to my prompt library one more time and just update my prompt in my prompt library. That's set. So now we're going to go back to our current file system. Do that one more time. Copy that over, drop it here. Latest file system, paste. Control Alt. We're going to go to cut, and then we're going to go to minimize. And then what I'm going to do is I've got this conversation here, and now this is where we're going to go to implement it. And we're going to get to sit back and listen to a conversation, maybe at some point. All right, so we'll come back with the audio transcript of that conversation. So we're going to start here. We're going to come to our chat, which is our last one, Project Eden update discussion. And here it goes, bro. This is the moment. This is the moment of truth, homie. Yo. Slowly. Oh man, I hit reset right when it loaded. Yeah. I don't think it clicked. Sometimes I feel like it acts slow because it's like preparing for when I'm about to send it. All right, so here we go. So the last message says, God, after receiving the SOPs, will broaden the scope of the role play to include multiple AIs. Each contributing to the conversation, there's a function expertise aligned with Project Eden's objectives. This approach will simulate the collaborative environment with diverse AI agents, contribute ideas, strategies, and solutions for their unique perspectives. This is where we're going to paste in this template and click send.